This is the brow tint that I use. This is from Revolution. It's Makeup Revolution. And this is the color taupe. I think it comes in other shades, but this is the color that I've been using. I have a medium brown actually that I want to try since my roots are pretty dark. But for now, we're just going to use this. It says semi-permanent brows at home for up to 3 days. So this stays for a couple days as long as you're not scrubbing it off, which I usually don't. Right after I tint them, like I wash my face, but I try to kind of stay away from my brows because when I tint them, I don't really use any makeup on them. So it just looks like this. It's a tube. And then when you pull it out, the smell isn't that great, but hey. It's like a brush. And it looks like tar, maybe. I think, you know what I'm talking about? Tar. All right, so let's get started because I need to make this very quick. I have stuff to do, but I wanted to show you guys how I do this. And it lasts for a few days, and then I just redo it. And then it lasts for a few days, and that way in the morning, I don't have to worry about doing my eyebrows when I do this. And you can, I do this too, tint my eyebrows with a like men's beard dye. You can do that too, but sometimes I find that when I do that, it gets pretty dark. That one is harder. It's not like you can it just wash off in a few days. Like it does, but it takes a little more time. I'm gonna take just a wipe and just go over my brows, even though I know there's nothing on them. Well, there might be a little bit. It might be like a little foundation. I just got off of work. So, yeah. That's why I look so tired. I look just so tired, y'all. This is the life of a mom who works 5 days a week. Okay. Now my brows look crazy. And we're ready. So I'm just gonna brush them. I'm just gonna take a spoolie and brush them kind of upwards and kind of just shape them just a little bit. I wonder how hard this is gonna be for me to do on camera. All right, so then I'm going to take it and kind of get a lot of the excess off. Excess. Get a lot of the excess off onto the side and just put that somewhere safe. Okay, you don't want that tipping. And then I'm gonna go in. Okay, so what I like to do is just go lightly at first, and then I build. So I just kind of cover the brow area where I see hair, duh, and I feel weird doing this on camera. I need to look in like a further away mirror too. So basically, hey, I'm just gonna build this until I'm like satisfied with the shape and you want it to be kind of an even layer because this is gonna dry and you're going to peel it off. Okay? Now, I can't find this in the store, this stuff, so I actually order it on revolution.com or whatever, Makeup Revolution. Whatever. And I have tried, I actually have, ooh, Lord. And I just get rid of any mistakes, like right then. But I have used the Almay, and I just didn't care for it as much. And the first time I did this, I went pretty thin because I was afraid. But I think you should go as thick as you want your brows. So even if it's a little bit under or a little bit over your hairline, I think it's okay. Because I found when I did it, it was like too thin the first time. And I looked just weird. I don't know why. Just saying. You can do what you want because it's your life. But I'm just saying. And I remember thinking, like when I did my brows a little bit bigger, the next time, I kept thinking, that's a lot. I don't know about this, but it actually turned out to be really nice. Because it's just a tint kind of under your, even when it tints the skin, it's just a little tint. I don't know. You'll see. You'll see what I'm talking about. And like, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This looks good, right? Let me finish this up. I'm just going to fill in and straighten out the lines. Probably down to the side of my brow a little bit because that needs a little work. So I think I'm done here. I know it looks like a lot. Like, trust me. I know what it looks like, okay? But it's not gonna look like that. It's not gonna look like that when we're done. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. This is what it looks like finished. Both brows are done. Now, it says you can leave this up to 2 hours. I never leave this on for 2 hours. That's up to you. I leave it on until I know it's pretty dry, or it is dry, probably like 20 minutes or so. I usually put it on, then I go do whatever I'm doing or gotta do or whatever. And then I come back and I'm like, oh, it's dry, and I take it off. So it's, 20 to 30 minutes. I want you to remember a rule when it comes to eyebrows. They are sisters, okay? They are not twins. They do not have to be identical, because mine definitely are not. And I would be in a lot of trouble if they were supposed to be, because they're never matching. But your eyeliner is supposed to be twins, which I fail at that pretty much all the time. So that's just, that's a rule, they say. I don't know who said that, but somebody said it. So I'm just sharing knowledge with you. So I'm going to give this about 20-30 minutes. I have a couple things I need to do, and then I'm going to come back and show you what it looks like when I've peeled it off. So this has been on for like 30 minutes or longer. So I'm going to just go ahead and take it off now, okay? So what I like to do is find the edge and just kind of pick it up and probably see it peeling up, and I just go very slow. This does get on your fingers and kind of dye them, so I always keep like a little wet wipe. And there you are. See? If anyone knows where else I can get, like, from a different brand, just put it down in the comments below, because I am looking for anything. it's hard to find this product. Like, I have to go online to get it. Kind of sucks. So if anyone knows like a good brand that does the same thing, just let me know. I would love to know. I've looked around in the stores and I haven't really found any. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Just kind of pick up that edge and pull. Sometimes it leaves some behind. You can just clean that off. Like, I go back and like pick them all out. Pick it all out. So after I pretty much got all the product out, I like to take my spoolie and just kind of brush it through, because there's sometimes little pieces that just fall out. And then you can take like a little wet wipe and just kind of clean it up. I know that they're kind of dark, but you can even like wipe it a little bit and it's going to take some of that tint off. But when I wash my face and clean my face, some of it's going to come off. And then when I put my makeup on and stuff tomorrow, my eyebrows are going to look really good and not really done. That's just how you tint your eyebrows. My eyebrows are like really red underneath right now. I don't know why. Because this isn't irritating at all to my skin or anything. It's probably just because I'm rubbing this. But, so, yeah, that's how you tint your eyebrows. Okay? Okay. Okay.